Horns up and welcome to a brand new episode of Headbanger's Kitchen. Hope you guys are all doing really well. Today we're going to be making something a little different. We're going to be making a soup, and we're going to be making a creamy and delicious spinach soup. Yep, this is one of my go-to soups. This is the best way to get those greens in your body in an enjoyable fashion. So that's why I'm going to make my special spinach soup for you guys. Anyway, let's go and make that spinach soup. So to make our spinach soup, we're going to take 1 tablespoon of butter and add it to our pan. Now my pan was a little hot, so I had to move it around to make sure the butter did not burn. A handy tip is add some olive oil to prevent the butter from browning. To this I'm going to add 1 roughly chopped onion. Just do it in half moons or rings or whatever, nothing fancy required. You want to cook those onions till they're nice and translucent. And once that's happened, you're going to add in some fresh garlic and give that all a good mix. And you want to cook this now till the garlic starts to brown almost. Now that the garlic has started to brown, we're going to add in our spinach. Just put all that spinach in. Now I'm going to season the spinach soup with a stock cube, but trust me guys, salt and pepper will do the job just as well, as will a vegetable stock cube, as will regular vegetable stock. I'm also going to put in some water and I'm going to cover it and let all the spinach wilt. After about 2 minutes or so, you check it and yep, the spinach is wilting. Just give it a good mix. Maybe add a little bit of water if you feel like it. Now that the spinach has wilted, we're going to put it into our blender. And then give it a whirl and make a nice soup out of it. Yep, this is going to be creamy, rich and delicious. Now I know many of you have been told not to blend hot liquids, but my blender seems to do okay with it. However, you follow the instructions that are given on your blender. Once that's done, I'm going to run it through a sieve. And the reason is I want a nice smooth soup. Now you can avoid this step if you want a more fibrous soup, but I really want to push everything through the sieve so that I get a really creamy and rich soup. And as you can see, just shove everything through the sieve. Just like put in some muscle there and push everything through it. You should be left with very little excessive fibrous things which you will throw away then. And once that's done, just bring your soup up to temperature, and then we're going to finish it with cream. Yes, about 100 ml of heavy cream. This will give it a nice creamy flavor. And that's pretty much it. Your soup is ready. Put it in your serving bowl. I'm going to do a little fancy drizzle of cream right at the end. Some fresh black pepper and some crushed toasted pine nuts. And there you have it, a fantastic spinach soup. Let's taste. Alright folks, so it's time to taste the spinach soup. And this looks pretty yummy. Oh yeah, let me get a little bit of the pine nuts in as well, a little of that crunchy pine nut crunch. This, my friends, is perfect. This is my go-to soup. I love spinach in the soup. I like it sauteed as well, but spinach soup is yum. Now if you don't eat dairy, you can substitute the butter with olive oil, and you can substitute the cream with coconut milk or coconut cream. It'll give you a slightly different flavor, but it'll do the job. And of course I use the stock cube as you saw, but you can also just use vegetable stock, fresh chicken stock. You can even just use water. The stock is not a requirement for this recipe. The spinach has quite a bit of flavor on its own any which way. Anyway, I'm going to go back to eating this soup, and I will see you on the next episode of Headbanger's Kitchen. Cheers and keep cooking. Yummy. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode. Please click here and subscribe to the channel for more awesome keto recipes. Click here if you want to support us above and beyond just watching it on YouTube. If you want to check out my music, click here, I've got a video for you. And if you just want some more food, click here and watch another Headbanger's Kitchen episode. Cheers.